So I'm Anna, I'm the co-founder of UpCircle, which I founded 7 years ago alongside my brother Will. We are a sustainable skincare brand focused, as the name implies, on circularity in all things. So we're selling in 45 different countries now, and we've got an industry-leading packaging return scheme as well, which means that customers can send us back their empty packaging. We then sterilize, refill, and send it back to them over and over again. So as you can probably imagine, when we started out, it was just the two of us. And I used to package up every single sale, every single order that came in. But I had massively varying experiences in terms of the efficiency, transparency, price point, reliability, all of those things that you need in a fulfillment partner as an extension of your own team and your own brand, because it's the most painful thing when you put blood, sweat and tears and your entire life into building a brand with a certain reputation for however many years, and then the customer receives an absolutely horrendous parcel, which is not what you're proud of and not actually something that you would have chosen. So yeah, it really can't be underestimated how important your choice of fulfillment partner is.
And why ParcelPlanet?
A multitude of reasons, to be honest. From the very beginning, we appreciated that they had that personal touch with us. You know, they wanted to come and meet us. They wanted to understand our frustrations in our journey so far. You know, what's gone wrong with you? What's been a disaster with your previous partners? And what can we do to make sure that we don't represent that continued frustration in the next chapter? Because again, I think fulfillment, it interacts with most people in our team. I mean, customer service was probably the biggest one. If you've got a bad fulfillment partner, then our poor customer service team are just coming to work into absolute hell every single day. But also the operations team, our in-house warehouse teams, who would then have to resend out every incorrect parcel, every smashed bottle, every missing parcel. So it impacted everyone in my team and therefore impacted morale as well. So when we chose to switch away from our previous partner and take the gamble on who the next one was going to be, the fact that ParcelPlanet seemed to genuinely want to understand thoroughly what it was that had gone wrong for us before was a key point in us choosing them moving forwards. We also really love their platform. Our ops team are always talking about how intuitive it is. It's really easy to manage. It makes the overall process for them, from submitting an order into the platform and generally managing stock levels, a much more trouble-free experience than what we were used to in the past, particularly as the complexity of our operations increases. The number of SKUs that we've got goes up and up and up and up, and the different variations. You know, we've got aluminium cap options, we've got plastic cap options, we've got bulk, Kilner, 1 kilogram, 5 kilogram, normal, standard size, travel size, sachets. Like, I'm well aware we are not the easiest business to take on because of the complexity of what we have on offer. But our ops team they have, you know, direct clarity on what's where, what's going out, and the whole system in terms of being behind a computer and managing fulfillment works really well for them.
And I think you mentioned that you 45 countries?
Yeah, 45 countries, going up and up, believe it or not, it's crazy.
And not a problem?
No, I mean, like, admittedly, we have to use very different couriers, and the fact that we do also have it, we just retain basically a railway arch here in London. So if you get a one-off parcel to a country which we don't normally get, then that makes things easier. But generally, you know, they are really, really reliable and flexible and there to kind of support us in figuring out these ad hoc challenges as they come in and as we grow. So that's been brilliant. I mean, I think one of the recent things that they helped solve for us was our increasing like orders coming through Amazon, basically. So we're now processing large volumes of orders, and they all have very specific paperwork requirements. Amazon is a perfect example of that, and the amount of business we're doing on Amazon is going up and up and up. So the fact that I think ParcelPlanet enable us to partially automate the paperwork process and requests is another thing that's massively saved us time, and again helped us in optimizing these processes to you know, minimize the amount of manpower going into it. Once a customer makes a purchase, they get invited to answer a couple of basic questions about their experience. And one thing I can say is that efficiency and reliability and speed of delivery, as well as the different options that we now offer for delivery, is something that comes up a lot. And of course, that all plays a major part in customer retention and customers choosing to come back to us, because particularly smaller businesses, it can be really tough post-COVID. You know, there's war going on, there's a huge supply chain crisis, that all of these things have been pretty challenging. And so it's really refreshing for customers now to be able to order a product and then it arrive with them the next day. And that's the sort of, you know, surprising and delighting that our partnership with ParcelPlanet has enabled us to kind of recover after several years of it being really, really tough. So I can't say for certain how much we can equate our recent growth to ParcelPlanet specifically, but what I can say is that positive feedback with regards to the efficiency of, you know, actually having a product delivered is something that comes up a lot, and I guarantee it was not that before. That was coming up in the what can you do better, so we're very pleased about that shift.